Good morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. We're a little bummed out here today. We had plans. I was supposed to go this morning to Equipped, the mom's ministry that that I've been doing. Supposed to do that, then go have a play date with my girlfriend and the kids, and it was gonna be so fun. And then last night, like when we were putting the kids to bed, Jackson started telling me that he had like a tickle in his throat. So I was like, wonderful. And then this morning, sure enough, he woke up super stuffy and he had like, not a temperature, but he felt a little warm to me. So I was like, great, now I have to cancel my plans. And then what's worse is like, if you guys are in the stage where you have kids and you make plans, like I had already told Riley, like, oh, you're gonna go play with your friend tomorrow in the morning. That was a mistake because then this morning I had to cancel the plan, and then it was like, I was already mad that I couldn't see my friend. Then you add to the fact that then Riley was sad because she wanted to play with her friend. It's like I had to deal with my emotions, then breaking her poor little heart that she couldn't go play. So it just sucks. Just something happens, right? Like life happens and you can't do what you wanted to do. It's very upsetting. It's very annoying. So anyway, we're trying to handle the disappointment as best as we can today and taking advantage of just like another day at home to catch up and do some things. Sean is sleeping. He should be down for at least a little bit longer. So I'm trying to like do a few things around here. So we're gonna hang today, be home, and I wanna fill you guys in on just maybe like, I have to do like some back to school prep kind of stuff. Like we've been in the thick of prepping for the kids co-op and lots of like lesson planning and stuff. So I'll kind of chat a little bit about that. But I think at this point, for me, I've gotten like the kids' curriculum, right? Because I think I shared already the curriculum pick. Like I've been gathering all the workbooks and materials and things that for the most part I think we're gonna need for this coming year. I've got that, but now I have to start thinking of even uniforms. Because for our co-op, when the kids meet, they need uniforms. So I need to like take a look at what uniforms there are. I think I wanna get the kids also like a little lunchbox for when we go to co-op. So just a couple like random things that we can maybe chat about and do together. One thing though that I have set that is so cute, you guys have to see these. Let me put you down. Look how cute their new water bottles are. They are stinking adorable. These are from a company called Ello, and I've worked with Ello before. I'm working with them today. They're sponsoring today's video, so thank you to them for sponsoring and for sending these for the kids. These are their hydration buddies. They have a bunch of different characters. So this one is the cat, obviously for Riley, and then Jackson got the dino. They also have one that's a dog and a unicorn. But they are 12-ounce stainless steel. Aesthetically, they're just the funnest thing. But they keep stuff cold for up to 24 hours. So obviously, like the design is great. I love that they have like the little carrying loop, so you can either, carry them around like that when you don't have a million fingers and hands to like take all the things. Or you can like clip them to the kids' backpacks. They're not super heavy, which I also like. They also have like a bunch of features that I love. Like they have the little lock feature, right? So if you lock it and you press the button, then it's not gonna open, so it's not gonna be thrown around opening randomly, but if you unlock it, then it opens. They're also dishwasher safe on the top rack, so you can just throw them in the dishwasher and then they're not gonna be like super annoying to clean. And then this is a silicone straw, so like really comfortable. These are also BPA free, which is great. And then again, I just like the design. Like not only is it super cute, right? Like the little characters, and then I can just like throw it in my bag, I can throw it in the kids' backpack, whatever. They can go upside down, they're not spilling everywhere. I'm gonna be using these now even in the summer since we're still not technically back to school. And you know what, like they just bring a little joy to my life. If they even bring joy to my life, kids are obsessed with them. They think that they're the coolest thing. Riley, do you like your new water bottle? Is it so cute? Yeah, why do you like it so much?
Because it's purple and her eyes are like sparkly, and I like that it has a smile and a little heart nose.
So do you like that she's a cat?
Yes.
Yeah? Did I pick a good one for you?
Mm-hmm.
But you would have liked the unicorn too?
I would have liked the unicorn too, but at least I'm getting a cat and I can save this for when I get the cat.
Oh, you're still on that about getting your cat?
Yeah, I love my cat.
So you want to take this to co-op?
Yes.
Would that be fun?
Yeah, but when's next year?
Next year is like in a couple months. Okay?
I can't wait.
But yeah, I was happy to work with Ello and share these with you guys, because if you're looking for just some back to school water bottles, if you're on the hunt for that kind of thing, I know that there's like a million different choices and it's very overwhelming. But I had never seen something like this, right? Something that's legit, like a little character and I think that they're super cute. So the Elo Hydration Buddies, that's what they're called. You can look for them. I'll have a link down below where you can get them directly. They are a brand that I recommend. I've worked with them, like I said, in the past, and my big like tumbler that I have, the white one, I shared that one with you guys a while back ago. I still love that tumbler. Keeps my stuff really cold. So yeah, I'll have all the info down below, and thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so the kids are watching Magic School Bus. They are entertained, so I have a couple minutes to chat and maybe like get my life together through chatting with you guys. Now I'm looking at myself and distracted by the fact that my hair is a mess. I had curled it yesterday for church and it has since dyed. Like I slept with it kind of like in a bun and whatever. It's just a mess. It also is reflective of my brain. My brain is a mess. So let's see if together we can, I don't know, I can just, thank you for being my therapy, okay? I'm very overwhelmed right now because there's a lot going on, a lot that I'm trying to plan for next year. Homeschooling, the more that I learn about it, like I tell you all the time that homeschooling, like the execution of it, like when I have Riley or Jackson at the table, it doesn't take a lot of time because they're like usually short lessons. So like the execution of the schooling, it doesn't take that much time. But what does take a lot of time as the kids get older and as, I don't know, like I want to do more things or whatever, it takes a lot of time to plan, to figure out what I want to do, to learn and improve. Like I'm learning a lot about homeschooling. I'm also learning a lot about just overall discipline and parenting and how can I be better as a parent. Like there's a whole like lot of stuff that we can chat about there. Then in addition to that, like what is it that I want to do here in the home and how do I want this house to operate? Right now we're in the thick of it in planning the co-op for next year. And as much as I tell you that co-op is a blessing, it is such a blessing. It is one of the greatest things, and I'm so happy that God put this co-op in our life. But it is a lot of work, and I'd be lying if I didn't say it was a lot of work because co-op is short for cooperative. I've told you guys that before. So basically a bunch of moms are cooperating together to make this co-op function and thrive, and it's not the kind of thing that you just show up and say, okay, here you go, kids, play. I mean, it can be that, but our co-op doesn't operate that way. It's a lot more structured, and on those days that we meet, we really try to imitate kind of like that school setting. So there's classrooms and there's different periods where the kids are in different classrooms and they're learning different things. So when they go to co-op, they're learning like their 3 periods, like Riley's classes are basically art, history, and science. And so like you have to have a plan going into the year of like, okay, the kids are gonna learn art, science, and history, plus there's also the faith component that they do in the morning. But then like who's teaching that? What are we teaching? What materials do we need so we can buy the stuff for those periods? And so there's like a lot involved, and like we have planning meetings. And then this year I've been assigned to be like an art teacher. And so in the fall I'm kind of like shadowing and being like an art assistant, which is gonna be just a whole learning experience because I'm not like an art person. I'm a crafty, like here you go, get messy, here's a bunch of paint, explore, like that's the kind of thing that I do, but not like, hey, I'm gonna teach you about balance and texture and I don't even know composition. Like I never took like art history or art theory. I'm not about the different techniques, and I don't know, I'm starting to just get a little bit overwhelmed, but I'm trying to like see it as a way to learn and to grow, and maybe I end up just loving it. I hope so, but there's like a lot to it is basically what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna be like an art tutor or like an art assistant in the fall, and then in the spring, like the next semester, I'm gonna be like the lead teacher for Riley's art class. So where the kids go to co-op, there's like lots of different levels or different cohorts of kids. So Jackson is considered in like the prep academy. So it's like kids that are younger. Then you have the lower academy, which is Riley's group. And then there's an upper academy. Sure. Here, come get your water bottle. And then there's the upper academy, which is like older student. So I'm gonna be the main teacher for the lower academy, and I'm gonna be teaching the classes. I'm gonna have to put together PowerPoint slides. I'm gonna be showing picture studies and then executing the projects. So point is, it is work, and all of that is taking up brain power, and there's a lot of like administrative stuff that I have to do for the co-op. Plus I'm the like communications leader for our co-op. So if somebody reaches out asking about co-op, I usually like call them or I fill them in, and there's like a WhatsApp chats. Like there's a lot, like it's a job, like it could be a job. So I am trying to stay sane, knowing that it's all a blessing and knowing that God has called me to this. So I know that he will, like they always say, like he will equip the called, right? He doesn't call the equipped, he equips the called, like that whole saying. I try to remember that in my brain because yeah, like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just learning on the fly like every other thing that I've ever done in my life. So that's like a long rambly way of me to say that there's just like a lot going on. So last week we actually met at the facility that we do our co-op, and we were like cleaning out all the resources and materials and seeing like, do we have paint for the kids? Do we have, you know, construction paper? Like, what do we have? We have toys. We have all these kind of learning materials. Oh, I also have to plan whatever we're doing for math for Jackson. So I have to come up with a bunch of like math games and math activities for the year. So that's something else that I have to do. I almost forgot. But in doing that, we were cleaning out a bunch of stuff, and they gave me some cute little things. So I have to find a place to put these. I wonder if Target is gonna have these this year, because I feel like they'd be great. I'm pretty sure these came from Target. They look like they came from the Target dollar spot. Maybe they're super old, but they were like cleaning out their cabinets, and they were like, does anybody want these? I thought that they would be good for Riley. They're these like dry erase things for learning how to tell time, because we're gonna be working on, like Riley and I are gonna be working on time this year. So little things like this, so they have to like draw what time it is and then show the time on the clock. So I'm gonna use these in our homeschool cabinet, and then these were great because time and money is like a first grade thing, and that's what we're gonna be working on this year. So these are little money cards, like circle, you know, what you could use to make $2.50. So these will be handy. These are other great activities, like circle 2 things that you want to buy, and then what's more expensive, right? Which 2 items cost more? Is it A or B? So these are going to be actually really great. This is also great. Again, I can't tell you if they have these here at the dollar spot now, but I want to go check out what they do have. This is like a little whiteboard for adding, so like making the little equations. This is going to be good when we get into fractions, which we haven't gotten into yet. And then another one that's like dry erase of telling time. Yes?
You know, great water bottles. I'm gonna say
What did you say, Jackson?
Great water bottles.
They're great water bottles? Jackson, why do you like your water bottle?
Raw or white?
Jackson, are you ready for school?
No, but what is this?
That's a workbook. This is something else that they gave me.
Baby teddy bears.
That's like about a cash register. I'm actually so mad. This is what happened. So in all of my decluttering rampage that I've had, like different sparks of decluttering toys, I got rid of the kids' cash register. And I'm like kicking myself in the butt now because Jackson's like, what? Because I feel like a cash register is a great learning toy. So I'm gonna probably buy them a new one. So that way we can practice more of that, like pretend play, we're at a store and this is how much stuff costs, because we're gonna do a lot of that this year. So if you have a cash register for your kids, do not get rid of it, especially if it beeps. I mean, I probably wanted to get rid of it because it beeped and it was annoying, but if it beeps, the kids like it. And if you don't have a cash register yet, definitely pick one up, maybe during like Prime Day. I don't know if I'm posting this during Prime Day. Maybe they have a good one on sale, because cash registers are great for like that sort of thing. So now that's on my list of things that I need to get. Something I can actually do is one of the other things that they gave me at co-op that they weren't gonna use anymore are like these little cubes. I'm sure you've seen a million of these, but I didn't have any little cubes like for math and stuff. And so I'm gonna store these, but this is gonna be good for Jackson. I feel like when I start doing counting and stuff with Jackson, he's gonna really like these. So it's one less thing that I have to like worry about getting. I'm gonna put these all away. These, I'm sure you've seen them by now. They're like the viral cases that I have a million of. I've been trying to keep you guys posted on Instagram whenever they come back in stock, because they sell out so fast. Like this time around, I didn't even know that they were gonna come back out with them, because I bought them last year and I have them all in my homeschool cabinet. Like this is where the kids, this is kind of messy, but just to show you, like I put all the kids' crayons, right? All of their markers, like all of their arts and crafts stuff are in these little bins. So I bought some last year and then they sold out and everybody was like going crazy for them. So when I saw that they brought them back this year, I bought 9 more because we use them for everything. Joe even has one that he takes like his like toiletries and stuff for work, because a lot of times he will work out after work and whatever. He has some toiletries in one. He also uses them for his cords, like all his charging cables and stuff. You can use them for everything. But these are great for like manipulatives and stuff like that. The kids were actually making a sensory bin this morning. They got beans from the garage.
Mom, don't mess it up.
Did I mess it up? I'm sorry, you want to fix it? But you see, like isn't that like a way nicer way to store these than like this her wrinkly bag. So if these are still available, I'll link them for you, but I highly doubt that they will be. So follow me on Instagram if you want. What are you gonna try to do with that, Jackson?
I'm kind of trying to count.
Well, can you count those for me?
Oh, when I'm done, like putting the blocks. Can I tell?
Okay, how about you just count the ones that are there? Can you show me how many are there?
One more.
Okay, count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22.
Okay, so you missed 14. After 13 comes 14, okay? Can we try that again?
13,
14.
14, 15, 16, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
Okay, so that got put away. That is good. This is the kind of thing that just like, I don't know, it's so interesting to me because I was doing like a Q&A today on Instagram and somebody was asking me like, do you typically have a plan for your day or do you basically like, I don't know, like fly by the seat of your pants, or they didn't say that, but my answer was yes, I fly by the seat of my pants. But do you have a plan for your day generally? And generally, like I don't. Like usually it's more like I have a bunch of stuff in the cabinet for the kids. Like they have toys, manipulatives. And if we're home, I'm like, go play, figure it out. Like find something to do. Yes, if there's something specific that I want to do, like when it was Shark Week, I printed out Shark Week, like little things for them to color on, which they still have, so maybe they can do that today. Like if there's something specific that I want to be intentional about, I think that there's a time and a place for that. Be like, here, we're going to work on this today, or here, today, we're going to do some Legos in the morning, whatever. But that's not my day every day. Like there are some days like today, I have nothing planned. I'm just like, hey, we're going to be home. Go like figure out what you want to do. And so I give him access to certain things. Sometimes that's a mistake because then I get a mess. But like, look, this was just something random he saw. He's like, oh, I want to play with it. Okay, great. And now he's playing with it. That'll keep him entertained. How about you work on making a pattern, right? Can you work on making me one that's a pattern?
Green.
Uh-huh.
Blue.
Ooh, good.
Green.
That's a good pattern. And then I look for opportunities like that. Like, okay, let's make it educational.
Green.
Awesome. And then same with the kids and their sensory bin that they made. That was me this morning saying, hey, I'm feeding Sean. Go find something to do. And Riley went and made herself a sensory bin. I had beans in the garage. She took it upon herself to fill this bin up with the beans. And then she found these blocks and said, I'm going to do something Minecraft related. And then she like painted this cardboard box to do something having to do with Minecraft. They also over here made a sensory bin for their snails. There are snails in here. I don't know where they went. Oh look, they're on the rock. So you see those little snails? They made this sensory bin habitat. This is like a little lake with lily pads for the snails.
I had a lot of hard work on this.
You tried a lot of hard work?
Yes.
And then this is all Sean's mess from today, from him playing earlier this morning. So yeah, that's just kind of like the general, like what my house looks like these days, especially like in the summertime, especially that we're not doing like sitting down workbook kind of work much, like since we're not doing a lot of that. We're still doing Spanish, which I may or may not do today. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow, but I'll try to fit it in this week a couple times. And I know that it seems very chaotic. It is very chaotic. But I do not believe that there is no value in a lot of this. Like, I believe that there is value in letting the kids figure out what to do with their life. Like, not their whole life, but just like, what do you want to do to entertain yourself? Figure it out. Like, it's not my job always to spoon feed you an activity or spoon feed you something to do. I think that there's tremendous value in teaching the kids like that it's their job to figure out how to not be bored. And I think that inspires a lot of creativity, and I've always found that just to be true. Maybe it's because I'm just lazy, don't want to come up with a million things all the time, but I think that that has served at least Riley really well. I feel like she is a very creative child, and I think a lot of it has to do with me just giving her lots of opportunities to figure things out on her own and figure out like how to make things, like when she wants to make things. And I feel like if I was always telling her like, this is what we're gonna do in this moment, then she wouldn't have as much time and space to like come up with a lot of these things on her own. So that's my unsolicited advice to you guys, because I know a lot of you guys freak out all the time. You're like, how do I get my kid to play on their own? Or like, I feel like I have to entertain my kid all day, and it's so hard being home with the kids all day. How do you entertain them all day? And my response is usually going to be, I definitely do not entertain my kids all day. I let them find ways to entertain themselves.
See, Mom, this is kind of fun.
What is kind of fun?
This.
That? What is that? This is a little stamp set. Here, give me a little stamp set, but you see we keep them in like these little clear bins. You want to do stamps?
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to do stamps, we have to clean up the blocks. Put them back in the bin, in the little thing, and then we'll switch to stamps, okay? I think that's a great idea. All right, I made the kids some lunch, and they're entertained doing stamps and having their lunch. Got some books I need to put away. Let's put them over here in my room. Sean is up though, so let's go get him, and then I gotta feed him. Hi, buddy. Look, he's always standing now when I come to get him. Good morning. Hi. Hi, Sean. What are you looking at? Hey, buddy. How do you say hi? Hi. Okay, hold on. The kids are entertained. I'm actually gonna see if he'll stay here on the floor for a minute so that I can put some stuff away in his room. Hey, he's teething like crazy because he has one of his top teeth that either has just popped through or is about to. This pajama is all dirty. Let's do some washing, putting things away. Hi, you're cute. Do you want to show your friends how you play with your toys? Here, let's play with your toys. Here, what do you want to find from here? What's in here? This guy? You want to play with this? You want to play with a sock? You have toys, but you want to play with a sock. Oh, he's like really into putting anything like inside of a bin or inside of like something. Like the whole like putting things in somewhere. He really likes that. Excuse me. Hey, where are you going? I gotta do some work in your room. I gotta throw away some things. Inside. Go play. Gotta put away some clothes. You wanna wear your t-shirt today? You wanna wear your little t-shirt? This says yeehaw. This shirt I got for him when we went to the little railroad place. Look how cute it is. Here, ready? 1, 2, 3. Look at Sean's outfit of the day. He looks like such a big kid. I can't. He's got some of Jackson's old shorts on. They're like 18 months. They fit him. I really do not like that you look like such a big kid, sir. Unacceptable. This is all dirty. This is all dirty. Is this clean? I kind of need to get in that drawer. You gonna help me? All of this is clean. I have to put it away. Are you helping, Mama? That's very nice. I'm so sad. There's so much clothes of his that just does not fit anymore. I've been holding on to it for such a long time. So I have like a corner in the room where I just throw the stuff that doesn't fit him anymore. I have to put it in the bin so that I can like save it for the future. Oh, I think he has discovered the horse in his room. I don't think he's ever like paid attention to it before. And look, Riley put a bow on this horse. Do you like him? Yeah. That's a Nene. Now you want to climb this too. Everything is becoming unsafe. Wow. Yeah, that's not safe. This table's gonna have to go. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that. That's a picture. Okay, cool. That's your family and the priest that baptized you. You don't know how to get back down, do you? That's so cool. Let's not break it. Let's go back to your toys. Actually, I just noticed that Riley also put a necklace on this horse. So that's cute. That is a sticker and a choking hazard. Thanks. This is the stage we're in where everything is dangerous, or he's trying to just like do all the things he shouldn't do, touch everything he shouldn't touch. So that's it, forget it. Like I can't even stay in here much longer. Look, he's trying to escape. I have to finish putting away clothes, but I can't with him because he's gonna escape, and he's a very fast crawler. Okay, little man, I put away at least most of this stuff. So we can go now. Okay, we're having lunch. I gave Sean a little bit of my food that I'm having. By the way, he's watching like the Very Hungry Caterpillar or one of those videos. And I give him pasta, like straight off of my plate. I just took some of what I was eating, cut it up for him, and he seems to be liking it. You like that, Gordo? Yeah? I was actually quite surprised and happily surprised. So that's gonna be his lunch today with some cheese that I put, and he's got like peas and carrots. But this is kind of what lunchtime looks like. Like I kind of alternate. If I do this for lunch, then for dinner I'll give him puree, so that way I know that he's getting like more protein in. But for experimenting and like finding new things that I can give him, it's usually like just a variation of whatever I'm eating. So today it worked out, and at least I know that he's not starving. Lunch is over. I've been trying to just like tidy for a little bit. The kids are watching Tiny Baking on TV now, so I don't know, right? They want to be creative. So I'm letting them do that because it's keeping them entertained. For me to just like close out this like first half of the day, like the first shift. I have to continue with the second shift, but I've been trying to do that. Just tidy a little bit so that this like second half of the day it's not such a mess. I'm so happy we went and we bought this coffee table because I feel like it's helped Sean so much in just like reaching and pulling up. I feel like we should have done that way sooner. But now he takes all his toys and puts them up here. Where are you gonna put that? Where are you gonna put that? And then I also remembered I have a bunch of library books that I need to return, like super overdue library books. So I should maybe try to... Are you saying mama? Are you saying mama? I should probably try to take them to the library. But in case you guys are looking for books, I'm not sure if I've shared with you guys already that I started reading this series with the kids. It's called The Lighthouse Family. And it's got like, I don't know, like 7 different books or something like that. It's super cute for one of those like my first like kind of read alouds. It's like a little chapter book. So like, you know, there's lots and lots of words. It's not so much pictures. But I've been reading these. We've done 3 now, I think, with the kids. We did the first one, The Storm. Then comes The Whale. Was it The Whale? Yeah, The Whale. Then The Eagle. Yeah, we did these 3. Well, these 2 plus another one that I already returned. But they're great stories and just very wholesome, very just innocent, and a good way to start working on like their attention spans of like longer stories. So we liked those. We even did one of them on the way to North Carolina as like just a family read aloud. So highly recommend those. And then Riley's been reading these Little Bear books with me. So this one I'm actually gonna hang on to because we're not done with it. But it's like kind of like a my first chapter kind of book situation. The one that she read today, like the story she read from here by herself, she did like all on her own. So we like the Little Bear stories. I need to find some more. And then these books, these are some of the best books that I have. I actually want to buy them just for my library, just to have. The Over and Under series, there's a whole bunch of them. Like one is like Over and Under, I don't know, the jungle. This one is Over and Under the pond. And the pictures are beautiful. So like I can have Riley copy pictures from here. And then it's just kind of like taking you through a story that takes place at a pond and like what you'll find there, and it's very like engaging. It kind of like transports you into that scene, which I really like for the kids, and it's just like really pretty to look at. So if you ever find these at the library, check them out. Or if you're doing like a study on a specific thing like that, you can go and look at the other ones. I wish that they told you like which other ones they had. Then you can maybe request these from the library, but they're very, very good. I really enjoy that series. I think we might start this one today. This is the next one from that Lighthouse Family series, The Turtle. So I'm gonna see if we do that like as an afternoon read aloud. And then these books are always great. Any of like these DK books, like they have them on so many different topics. Anytime I can get my hands on one of these, we get them. I'll leave them out and like the kids will just like go through all the pictures and Riley will like read through them. But just lots of facts and lots of pictures of different things. So this one was like all on the ocean. This one was all on fish. As you can imagine, we've had plenty of the shark ones. So that's like a good brand. You can probably also find them just like on Amazon to buy, but if not, check them out at the library. Which actually reminds me, look, my sister-in-law, I haven't shared these with you guys. These are brand new. My sister-in-law the other day, she was so sweet. She sent me the nicest care package with like some things that she had made for the kids and stuff. But she also sent me these. And apparently these used to be Joe's, like from when he was a kid. And it's a whole bunch of old school like magazines, like, they're like little magazines. I guess he would get them in the mail because they have like his old Alabama address. Wow, that's wild. But there's so many of these like on different topics. And so she sent them because she's like, oh, the kids would probably love them. And sure enough, they have enjoyed them. Has anyone ever heard of this, Zoo Books? I've never seen this before in my life. But I think it's fantastic, and the kids have really, like, they're going to enjoy. Is this one about sharks? Yeah, sharks, Zoo Books too. I wonder what year they are from. They have to say it here somewhere. I just haven't even bothered to look. It says copyright 1983. So they are very old. So we told Jackson that they're really fragile and he has to like be careful. It says copyright 1985. 1985. But isn't that like such a nice resource like to have? Now I have like these little magazines on all the kinds of animals you can imagine with like all these different, you know, facts about them. So I saw this and I was like, this is better than like any gift that you could ever given me. Like, look, this one's all on bees. So I'm glad that we'll have them because this year in particular in the kids co-op, when they do science, they're doing two different things. They're doing botany in the fall, so they're learning all about plants and stuff. And then in the spring, they're doing zoology. So animals, we're gonna have trips to the zoo and stuff. So this is perfect, and I'm very excited about that. So if you have cool stuff like that now in your life, save it, hold on to it, and then maybe in the future your kids, your grandkids will thank you for being able to like share that with them. Those are the kinds of things that, I don't know, maybe I'm just a nerd and I get excited about, but it's awesome. This is the state of the house right now. Everybody's waiting to do quiet time and nap time. Sean has to be up for a bit. Hey, what game do you want to play with Sean? You want to show him how to put the egg in the cup? There you go. Good job, bud. Can I have the egg? Thank you. You want it back? Here you go. Can I have it? Well, oh, that's not what we're gonna do with the egg. Okay, I've been pretty productive this afternoon, which makes me happy because now it's almost time for Sean's second nap, and that's when I'll have the kids do quiet time. And since I've been doing stuff, it means that during quiet time I don't have to do chores. I can do like, I have some editing I have to do. So far it's been a really good day. So for a day where like our plans got ruined, I feel like still been a pretty good day. You guys want to know what I did finally buy? I finally bought, like a million years later, about one of these like Swiffer power mops. I have like my spin mop that I use especially upstairs, because upstairs, since that floor is, what do you call it? Is it laminate? Is it vinyl? Whatever. It's like the not real wood. My mom tells me you have to be careful with that floor. Like you don't want to get it too wet with the spin mop because then like it can cause problems or whatever. So upstairs I'm a little bit more careful with like how I clean it and stuff. But down here where I feel like I need to clean more and I need to mop more, I just realistically wasn't bringing out the spin mop as much as I should have. So finally I was like, why don't I just get the Swiffer and just have that in the garage, and then I can pull it out whenever like I need to clean a spill or just every couple of days take it out. So I've been liking that, but the mop that I got only brought like 2 of the disposable little like mop head things. So I bought these mop pads, the ones that are like reusable. So these I should be able to use and then just put them straight in the wash and then continue to reuse them, as opposed to having to like buy the little ones that you just end up throwing away. These are definitely better for the planet, but do they actually stick is the question. That is very simple. So this is how I'm gonna clean. Sean is there in the pack and play, and especially like by his high chair, that's where I need to like just every so often, maybe a couple times a day, just go and mop, because there's like little pieces of like strawberry on the floor, like little pieces of food particles, and then it gets carried all around the house. Okay, we are done with dinner. That is what I call, I didn't feel like cooking. So we had breakfast for dinner and it was delicious. So I'm not complaining, it was very yummy. Right, you wanna show the guys the apron that Aunt Jen made you? It was so cute. So this was the apron that she made. Look how cute. She got a sewing machine and then she made this for Riley. So she was just like practicing learning how to make the apron. And then it's got this for like the bow. Here, let's put it on. I would love to learn how to sew. I just feel like I would not have the patience for it.
Yeah, I would love to learn.
You want to learn? Joe says that he would teach me because apparently Joe knows how to sew. You said you used to do it in home ec. So I feel like he would be very much my teacher. But I think it would be good for her to learn how to sew. Let me see. Riley, it looks so cute. Turn around. With the little bow. I love it so much. But yeah, the kids ate so well today. Sean ate eggs, little pieces of sweet potato. I had given him like some kind of oat bar and some cheese. So he did really well. He ate all the eggs. And then the kids too. I mean, Jackson's here like struggling with his food. But Riley ate sausage even. I gave her some chicken sausage and sweet potatoes, eggs, the little crescent rolls.
I eat all of this.
Just eat a couple bites, buddy. But maybe I should just speak more so about Riley. I feel like she has been doing so much better with her picky eating because she's been eating a lot more things than like she used to. It's only taken, what, almost 7 years of parenting? But finally, I feel like we're making progress. Little man, are you ready to go to bed? Sean, how do you dance? How do you dance? Well, you're gonna get him to dance?
Mom, can I tell you one
All right.
thing?
Wait for it.
Come with.
It's so great. That's his favorite song. I don't know what it is about that song, but he loves it so much. Okay, I'm gonna go put you to bed in a second, okay? That is hysterical. It cracks me up every time. Just like how much he likes that song. Whatever, brings joy to my life, that's for sure. But before I forget, I was gonna show you the thing that my sister-in-law embroidered, because then I'm gonna grab Sean and he's gonna go to bed. I bathed him yesterday. I don't bathe him every single day. He didn't go outside today, so he's not getting a bath. I put it in his closet, which I still need to organize. But look how beautiful this is. So she embroidered all of that. Isn't that super cute? So I'm thinking that I'm gonna put it either up on this wall here. Well, it's kind of hard with like one hand, but I'm either gonna put it up against the wall by that window, or maybe in like the entrance. Like I'm trying to figure out where do you think I should put it? Should I put it here, like on this wall, or should I put it right next to that window? You guys let me know. But I think it's beautiful, and it was like such a sweet, thoughtful gift. So this is like obviously his birthday and how much he weighed and stuff, and it couldn't come at a better time since like his birthday is around the corner. So that was really sweet of her. So yeah, it's been a very good day. We just have to we have to clean up and then get everybody ready for bed. The kids, did you see the kids' water bottles? How cute they are. They've loved them today. Riley, where's yours? You drank a lot of water? Yes, actually that's one thing that Riley told me. She told me that she drank a lot of water with this water bottle because she said the other water bottle she has isn't as cute. So she doesn't want to take it as many places, and then she forgets to drink water. That was her whole explanation. So the thought process is, it's cute, so it makes her want to drink more water. My kids are notorious, especially when we're home, for like not drinking water. They always like to ask me for milk, but not water. So the fact that they did actually drink a lot of water with these is the best.
Maybe we kind of like water now.
Maybe you do. That's fantastic. So yeah, remember that if you guys want to try out Ello's hydration buddies, I'll have a link down below in the description box. Thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye guys.